Inside Wild Birds Unlimited, spring is trying to spring. Still time to get ready for the birds and feed them well.
You know, there's so many signs of spring, and one of them is you'll hear a lot more singing. And the birds are singing because they're trying to attract a mate, and it's nesting season. And it's really important that the birds have the really good food for nesting season. And that's why Wild Birds Unlimited has come out with a couple of new foods, once again continuing with many of the new foods for Wild Birds Unlimited customers. This one is called Seasonally Savvy Nesting Blend. It is higher in protein and calcium for the nesting birds. We have the seed and also the cylinder for those who like to use these convenient seed cylinders to feed. Plus the other things that have always been really good for nesting birds, that's the dried mealworms, and this one is mealworms. We also have mealworms with bark butter bits and the super suet. So all of these things will help the birds lay more eggs, hatch better babies with good, think of it as prenatal vitamins for birds.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Right, and there's one other thing we need to remind you to do in March. Hang your hummingbird feeders. About the middle of March, we'll start seeing the birds that are migrating through from Central America, going across the Gulf of Mexico and heading north, and you can catch a lot of these migrating birds at your feeders if you get them out about the middle of March. So get ready for nesting season and for the hummingbird migration.
What's this little thing?
That is nesting material for birds. You can hang it out for them to use to make their nest. If people say, well, I'm going to put my dog's hair out, or lint from the dryer, both those things are bad for birds. The lint from the dryer, when it gets wet, it just mats down and does not provide a good nesting material. Your dog probably has flea killers in its fur, and that's very bad for the baby birds. So good, clean, organic cotton nesting material is really the best thing you can put out for the birds to use.
Also at Smith's, there's an anniversary coming up.
We are celebrating our 70th year in business this year, 70th anniversary, and we are celebrating with 70 days of spring, starting on March 15th. Something special is going to be happening every single day for the next 70 days. So be sure that you are on our website, smithsgardentown.com, that you've liked us on Facebook, because there will be special sales, special giveaways. Sometimes it'll be a nice tidbit about the history of Smiths Gardentown and Wichita Falls, and you'll probably find it pretty interesting. So join us for this big celebration all spring at Smiths Gardentown and Wild Birds Unlimited.
The birds are singing, and it's a happy spring out at Smiths Gardentown. Inside is Wild Birds Unlimited with Katherine. Thanks, Katherine. We'll see you soon.